Looks like the crime rat has slipped on his last pellet.
The felon has fallen foul.
Countless sleepless nights drowning in his twisted shadow, and the finishing line found him.
Found him feasting on foliage.
The question is, was he alone? Or are we due a visit from the rodent choir?
Le marché du fromage est fermé le dimanche. Le marché
Grandad?
du fromage est fermé
Grandad?
le dimanche.
Phone for you.
Le marché du fromage est fermé
Yeah, I'll just get it for
le
you.
dimanche.
Okay.
Le marché du
Can.
fromage est fermé le dimanche.
Oh, fuck.
Bloody hell, Malcolm.
Must be gutted.
Why?
Blue Planet was on next.
I reckon you'd want to catch a glimpse of exactly what's wrong with the world before you die.
Speak for yourself. There's Merrick on screen.
You'd want to die with at least an illusion that you'd lived, right? Rather than David showboating his royal assets and the life experience pisser.
At least you didn't have to watch them get relegated.
So what about the whole life flash before your eyes malarkey?
I reckon it's more highlights reel than 12-part series.
Yeah, but do you think you see your truth or the truth?
What's the difference?
Well, your truth will be comfy, nostalgic, like a whiff of a hot cross bun or Lego at Christmas. While the truth might be a brick of shit, shattering the illusions you spent your whole life building.
Wait, what are the options?
Comfort or knowledge?
I'll have a side of ignorance, please, with a sprinkle of bliss.
He's not crying in one of those cold cupboards, is he? I've never seen him lying down before. He's puny. I know you lose 21 grams, but you shrunk him to the size of a child.
Afraid there are some documents that need seeing to.
Documents? No, I'm not signing away his organs just so another old man can have another 10 minutes. What if his eyes go to a pervert?
Sir, organ donation is still only optional.
Yeah, well, I opt to not fork out his innards like he's Battenberg cake. Sorry, what's this? You can't expect me to sign with this. A blue biro? Was my father no better than a chewed and lidless disposable?
Do you think we should just leave Dad in one of the drawers overnight? See if he transforms into a rational butterfly. Don't they do that?
They won't do it right. Well, look at him. I don't want people seeing him without any features. They'll think I was married to a blur.
His middle name was Malcolm as well, was it? Malcolm?
Not hunking grape stripes. He's not a racing car.
It goes without saying that my innards stay put too, all right? I made them myself, and they shall remain in the temple. You understand?
Oh, sounds like it's really hit you now, has it, Dad?
Yeah, well, it's more like an all-encompassing pummel. You'll get there. No, it's not me.
Oh, God. It's Vodafone.
Did you not cancel his contract?
Well, yes, I tried, but then... Oh, please, can you just do it?
No. I need to stay here to pop up Mumsy.
I'm propped up, thank you.
She's delirious with grief.
Fine. Hello. Yep, no, the account holder can't come to the phone at the moment, I'm afraid. No, there is no better time, actually. No. Well, no, he's dead. No. Dead! Hi, Gramps. Glad you still get your face on. Although it doesn't really look like you anymore. Well, I've said goodbye already, so you'll be sick of me saying goodbye. But, goodbye. I'm not sure whether your flies are undone or if it's just a funny fold in the trousers. Oh God, yeah, flies are undone. Flies are undone. Yeah. Could you cover his eyes?
Ridiculous trim they've given him. The point of the hair was to cover his age spots.
Nice bit of time, mate.
Is that supposed to be a smile?
Yes. Yes, because he had a happy life. And he's happy that we're all here today.
It's the stitches, Luke. They stitch his mouth closed so his tongue doesn't fall out while we say our goodbyes.
That would be gross.
Yes, that would be gross. Say something to this lump of skin and then go and find your father.
Can the skin hear me?
Probably not, no. He'll forget all this after one Christmas.
Are you okay?
Why wouldn't I be?
Oh, I don't know. This event. You seemed a bit distracted in the funeral home, so...
Well, you and your father were spending forever discussing wood finishes for a box we'd only see for 90 minutes. Right then.
Well, Grant, I think you should say a few words.
To the skin?
Stop calling him that! He isn't skin!
Mum, sorry to interrupt, but there's a man in tears outside.
Dad.
Who's locked himself in the house. And he says he's driving his dad to St Augustine's graveyard, but our instructions were to go to St John's.
Oh, at least he's got something right. He is on his way to St Augustine's.
No,
so...
it's St John's Lair of the Dead for this one.
Gran!
Will you do the honours? While I deal with the weeping hostage outside.
That's not the one on the brochure, is it?
The order of service.
He's only got song lyrics. I'd want my CV in there. A bunch of quotes from people that loved me. A portfolio of personality.
Order of service. It's only really there so people get a rough idea of how much to put in the parking meter.
Gran, you've been banging on about your plot at St Augustine's since the millennium. Why St John's all of a sudden?
My bones are still booked into St Augustine's. I wouldn't give that spot up for anything. Keith, for God's sake, summon a spine and get out of the car!
No!
Oh, God, Dad. Oh, stick around, Dad. You know, there's a christening on after that have more limelight you can steal. I couldn't sleep last night. I just kept thinking about how it all works after this.
For me?
For me? I mean, this is just the first flick of the domino. You're all just going to fall and leave me to cancel all the contracts. When do I get to do the feel part?
Darling, when you hurtle through the stages of grief as quickly as I have this afternoon, I assure you, you soon realise what matters. And that's to have a harem of kiwi-winks and train them in first aid. Look, why don't we for 1 minute just be quiet and at least look as if we know what as if we're we're doing the right thing. I'll miss you, Dad.
I'll miss you, Grandad. Well, there's plenty of space in this plot, Gran.
You're right. I should just jump in right now. Budge up, Malcolm.
Oh,
Gran,
Mum,
I
you
can't
can't
Look!
speak like...
We said our goodbye a good while ago when it became clear we were in the final stretch. A meaningful goodbye, not this pageant of parading some silent organic matter around to a set playlist of depressing organ music. I fell in love with his eyes, but I stayed in love with his convictions, his peculiarities. Now his eyes are sewn shut and he's not saying a bloody word, and he's in a suit that makes him look like a snoozing butler. I mean, who's ever bloody seen him in a suit? So you'll forgive me if I want to get this part over and done with as quickly as possible so that I can get back to remembering the man that I love. You come back to me after 50 years with your partner and tell me what works. For us, it was fostering our own interests. He wanted St. John's so that he could hear the roar of the stadium on match days. I picked St. Augustine's because the sun falls on the west side in the afternoons. And there's a really lovely bench for you to sit on if any of you fancy dropping by for a one-sided chat after I'm gone. Malcolm, I always said my spot was better, and I stand by it. If there's a next place, I'll come find you.
All right, listen.
Would you rather be buried or cremated?
Cremated. Fastest possible route to the smallest molecular state.
Fair.
I want my molecules to roam free, stumble into other molecules and turn into something better. That's an afterlife.
Wasn't that a bit of a risky roll of the dice?
What do you mean?
Well, what if your molecules mix with the wrong crowd? At least if you're buried, you're guaranteed to grow into a tree. Isn't that an afterlife?
Yeah. But I'd still go for the gamble.
What? In the afters?
Yeah. Might end up on Blue Planet.